Section 1 of Celebrated Travels and Travelers, Volume 1. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by William Tomko. Celebrated Travels and Travelers, Volume 1. Exploration of the World by Jules Verne. Preface. First Part. Chapter 1, Part 1. Preface. This narrative will comprehend not only all the explorations made in past ages, but also all the new discoveries which have of late years so greatly interested the scientific world. In order to give to this work, enlarged perforce by the recent labors of modern travelers, all the accuracy possible, I have called in the aid of a man whom I with justice regard as one of the most competent geographers of the present day, Monsieur Gabriel Marcel, attached to the Bibliothèque Nationale. With the advantage of his acquaintance with several foreign languages which are unknown to me, we have been able to go to the fountainhead, and to derive all information from absolutely original documents. Our readers will, therefore, render to Monsieur Marcel the credit due to him for his share in a work which will demonstrate what manner of men the great travelers have been, from the time of Hanno and Herodotus down to that of Livingstone and Stanley. Jules Verne. Chapter 1. Celebrated Travelers before the Christian Era. Hanno 505, Herodotus 484, Pytheas 340, Nearchus 326, Eudoxus 146, Caesar 100, Strabo 50. The first traveler of whom we have any account in history is Hanno, who was sent by the Carthaginian Senate to colonize some parts of the western coast of Africa. The account of this expedition was written in the Carthaginian language and afterwards translated into Greek. It is known to us now by the name of the Periplus of Hanno. At what period this explorer lived, historians are not agreed, but the most probable account assigns the date B.C. 505 to his exploration of the African coast. Hanno left Carthage with a fleet of 60 vessels of 50 oars each, carrying 30,000 persons, and provisions for a long voyage. These emigrants, for so we may call them, were destined to people the new towns that the Carthaginians hoped to found on the west coast of Libya, or as we now call it, Africa. The fleet successfully passed the Pillars of Hercules, the rocks of Gibraltar, and Ceuta, which command the strait, and ventured on the Atlantic, taking a southerly course. 2 days after passing the straits, Hanno anchored on the coast, and laid the foundation of the town of Thumiaterion. Then he put to sea again, and doubling the Cape of Soloïs, made fresh discoveries, and advanced to the mouth of a large African river, where he found a tribe of wandering shepherds camping on the banks. He only waited to conclude a treaty of alliance with them before continuing his voyage southward. He next reached the island of Cerne, situated in a bay, and measuring 5 stadia in circumference, or as we should say at the present day, nearly 925 yards. According to Hanno's own account, this island should be placed, with regard to the Pillars of Hercules, at an equal distance to that which separates these pillars from Carthage. They set sail again, and Hanno reached the mouth of the river Schwytz, which forms a sort of natural harbor. But as they endeavored to explore this river, they were assailed with showers of stones from the native negro race, inhabiting the surrounding country, and driven back, and after this inhospitable reception they returned to Cerne. We must not omit to add that Hanno mentions finding large numbers of crocodiles and hippopotami in this river. 12 days after his unsuccessful expedition, the fleet reached a mountainous region, where fragrant trees and shrubs abounded, and it then entered a vast gulf which terminated in a plain. This region appeared quite calm during the day, but after nightfall it was illumined by tongues of flame, which might have proceeded from fires lighted by the natives, or from the natural ignition of the dry grass when the rainy season was over. In 5 days Hanno doubled the cape, known as the Hespera Keras. There, according to his own account, he heard the sound
Sample complete. Ready to continue?